You know, I asked my friends today if they thought I would be able to survive in the hood. The responses I got were pretty similar. No, you're too nice. Or, no, you're too nice. My question for them is, what's so wrong with being nice? So, I inquired from one of my girlfriends, and no, don't take that the wrong way, but she told me not everyone around you deserves niceness. If they're rude and impolite, they deserve that same treatment back. How do we expect to end the cycle of negativity in our lives if we keep lashing out at each other? I personally think that people associate being nice with meek, which is weak in the sense that people are unprotesting and compliant. Well, I have my own values, and I know that if you want allies in life, you need to express your thoughts in a way that are genuine and let people learn by example. So back to my question, what's so wrong with being nice? One of my other friends joined the conversation, and although what he had to say was short, it changed my mind on the thought of common courtesy. According to him, simply caring what people think about your character and attempting to change yourself for the sake of others is weak. So while you may not see me angry with the people around me, I do it with the mindset of destroying some of the negative energy in the air around us. And that I won't change. Growing up as a little kid, I always told my parents that I wanted to become a sketch artist after becoming an adult. This was mainly because I used to end up drawing a lot of cartoon characters such as SpongeBob SquarePants, The Fairly Odd Parents, and Phineas and Ferb, just to name a few examples. Although my parents absolutely praised the idea that I could draw cartoon characters, eventually they wanted me to start drawing real-world objects so that I could get a feel for minute details. The main problem that I ran into was that staring at an object and attempting to recreate that object so perfectly seemed impossible and just really wasn't interesting. My idea to become a YouTuber formed in 2012 after watching Allier and Drifter videos. Seeing that they were able to make money by playing video games was something that really appealed to me since video games at that point in my life had taken up about 75% of my time. Fast forward a few years to January 2nd, 2015, and that is when I began my first channel entitled Triple Forte Matt 123. Now it's important that I tell you guys exactly how I started off my channel because it does play a major role in how things roll out here. So I started my YouTube channel with the two games Outlast and Dying Light. Both of these are survival horror games, and they both played a major role in growing my channel to the amount of subscribers that it's at right now. I think the major turning point or kind of stunt of growth for my YouTube channel took place when I found a bunch of Call of Duty YouTubers on PC, and they were posting a lot of high-scored gameplays in Call of Duty. Their channels were really taking off very quickly, and I don't really think I was in it for the money at that point, but I'd definitely say that I was jealous of the fact that I felt like I was putting in the same amount of work and wasn't getting the same amount of success that the other YouTubers were seeing. The jealousy that I was feeling caused me to step out of my own content zone, and I completely dropped horror games in general and just shifted over to Call of Duty for quite some time, attempting to recreate all this wonderful content that I was seeing these guys make because I wanted the success, and I just felt like my channel would grow faster if I, stuck with the trends, stuck with what was working for other YouTubers, not necessarily what was working for myself. I won't go into the nitty-gritty of it, but for the lesson's sake in this video, I learned that it does take a lot to grind to be a Call of Duty YouTuber. You have to go for consistent gameplays. People are expecting things from you, and if you don't provide that content, they'll just move on to another YouTuber that is. I also learned that I just wasn't happy with switching over to something that I originally wasn't even good at, all for the sake of gaining success. To generalize what I'm trying to say here and not just make it into YouTube content terms, I would say that if you're going for success, don't compare yourself to others because it will cause you to make rash decisions and feel that you're not good enough with what you're doing and that you need to be on someone else's level to have the same success that they have. Success in general takes consistency and focus. With that being said, focus on your strengths and your weaknesses and use your strengths to your advantage. Finally, grind, because success does not happen overnight. When you're willing to work hard and you know what you're doing and you know why you're doing it, things will fall into place at the right time.